Welcome to my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, do not forget to press the subscribe button and the bell icon. And I assure you, you will not be disappointed. Hi everyone, I'm back again with part 2 of the Smile series. That is, that when you are on the stage, when you are trying to take charge of your stage presence, then there are certain things you have to keep in mind to impress the judges or to get connected with the audience. We had discussed about eye contact. Then I gave you a little bit of information about the importance of smile. And today I am continuing with part 2 of smile. Again, I cannot insist enough that eye contact and smile are the two very, very important major aspects of stage presence. The science of smile, let's understand that first. So when you smile, the most important muscle which is involved or which is majorly used in smile is zygomatic muscle. The muscle reaches down, involving almost the whole of face, connecting to the side of your lips. When contracted, the zygomatic major pulls the lips corner up at an angle towards the cheekbones. With a strong action, this muscle also stretches the lips, pulls the cheek upward, and bags the skin below the eyes. Bags the skin. By bagging the skin, it produces crow's feet wrinkles beyond the eye corner. The simple action of zygomatic muscle produces the smile which appears to be genuine and positive. No other muscle in the lower part of your face enters into this genuine smile. The only action, the other muscles which may be involved is the tightening of muscles around your eyes. This genuine smile lasts longer and gives a very positive look to a person. So now that we understand how a smile is produced, let's understand there are different types of smiles. There are different types of smiles. Also, smile depends on the shape of your face, the shape of your lips. For some people, the upper teeth are visible. For some, lower teeth are visible. For some people, the gums are visible. For some people, one side will go up, or both the sides will go up. Depends on your emotions as well, and depends on your face shape as well. And if you actually look at smiles, there are almost 19 different kinds of smiles which we see in body language, with, which are attached to different emotions. But there are four smiles which are called the social smiles. And these are normally used every day by people. And we all use these four smiles when we are actually dealing with people. So the first one is called a polite smile. Now, what is a polite smile? In a polite smile, the lips are closed and slightly stretched, like you're watching a television show and you're smiling. A very soft stretch. That's a polite smile. You're being polite. The second one is called the upper smile. You see the upper teeth, okay? And it normally comes out when we are greeting someone. Hi, how are you? So when we greet someone, the upper teeth are visible. The third one is, you can say, a full throttle smile where the upper and lower both teeth are visible. Hi. So upper and both are visible. A very genuine smile. And the most dangerous smile is called oblong smile. Oblong smile is when your lips are closed and stretched. For example, a friend has told you a joke and says, "How was it?" And you say, "Very nice." So you closed your lips and you stretched it. This is a fake smile. It's called an oblong smile. And most of us, when we meet people socially, we give this. It's an absolutely wrong kind of a smile, because when you actually smile, your teeth should be visible. If your teeth are not visible, it's a very superficial smile. But if it is coming straight from the heart, even if for a second your teeth will show, but your teeth will definitely show. Remember, when you go to get yourself photographed, the photographer says, "Smile, please," because he wants you to appear more genuine. Some people, as I said, are very conscious about their smiles because of the misalignment or discolored teeth. And so most of the people who are very conscious about smiles, even when they are in a standing for a picture, they will keep their lips open, because they want to look genuine. So open lips, showing your teeth, is more of a smile which is genuine. Now, when you are walking the stage, if you just keep one type of smile on your face, you look like a robot. You cannot just walk around with this smile throughout. You look like a robot. So you need to give out your emotions, your enthusiasm, your happiness, your positivity, your confidence through your smile. And therefore, you need to keep changing your smile as you walk along. And as you walk along and you keep changing your smile, you must also remember that you should add another smile, which is called the smile with a gaze, which I'll just tell you, which is normally done at the head ramp. Now you will say, how do I change my smiles? Very simple. Like you have this gas regulator on your gas cylinder, on your gas stove. So you put it to sim and then you put it to the high. Similarly, as you're walking, you walk with polite smile, then upper smile, then full throttle smile, but avoid the oblong smiles. But yes, as you are in the, right at the head ramp, you can give a smile with a gaze. And the smile with a gaze is like you look at a person, you smile, and then gaze away from the person of interest, for a second. And then for a moment, steal a glance with that person, long enough to just be noticed as the glance shifts away again. One of the elements that makes Mona Lisa's painting so unusual is that Leonardo caught her with that smile with a gaze, facing one way, but glancing sideways at the object of interest. And so when you give this kind of a smile at the head ramp, not straight away looking at a person and smiling, but you give that smile with a gaze, look away and smile with a gaze, definitely gives a different kind of a feel to your walk. And also remember that your smiles as you walk towards the head ramp, you're smiling. And most of the time, when you finish your head ramp and you're going back, you normally forget to smile because you think no one is watching. But always remember that there are LCD screens which can catch you while going and coming. So the cameras are everywhere. So don't forget to keep that smile on your face till you actually exit the stage. So remember, as I told you, smile is extremely important. I told you how smiles work. I told you how you can change your smiles like a gas regulator on the stage. And yes, what is the gaze, smile, gaze, sidelong glance, and a smile. And of course, do not look like a robot with a fixed smile or just an oblong smile on your face. And when you add that part through your body language, through your smile, you definitely add a lot of positivity, not only to your walk, but to your impression when you are in front of the judges. So think about it.